Hi, welcome to Loft 801. My name is Diego, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite YouTubers, RackaRacka, and their movie Talk to Me. It is a horror thriller directed by Australian twins, Danny and Michael Philippou. I live in Utah and was fortunate enough to see this movie premiere at the Sundance Film Festival, and I've seen it once more since its official release on July 28th, 2023. The story follows a group of teenage friends who gamble with their lives by using an embalmed hand to conjure spirits for fun. I will be the first person to tell you that does not sound like fun, but before I hop into my review, if you want to support the channel, then please take a second to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you, I appreciate it. This channel has grown a lot over the last 2 months, and as a thank you for helping me break 100 subscribers, I will be giving away $100 to one of you. For a chance to win, you have to be a subscriber, you have to leave a like, and you have to comment on this video. I will randomly select the winner next Thursday, October 26th at 7 p.m. MST. Anyways, as a warning, this review will contain some spoilers, so continue at your own risk. Also, it's almost Halloween, so I shaved the stash, but it will be back. Lastly, if there's something you want to see reviewed, don't forget to let me know by leaving a comment, and I will get to it slowly but surely. Thank you. I'm hopping in 3, 2, 1. I want to start this review off strong with what I loved about the movie. The acting. Sophie Wilde shines in this movie. She channels a lot of raw emotion in her character, and it makes me sympathize with her. RackaRacka did a great job by choosing her to be the lead. In a lot of ways, she reminds me of Anya Taylor-Joy, specifically her acting abilities and potential. I think this movie will be a giant springboard for Sophie Wilde, the way The Witch was for Anya Taylor-Joy. In addition to great acting from the lead, I also enjoyed the acting from Alexander Jensen and Joe Bird. They felt like a realistic pair of brother and sister. Friendly banter between them, but older sister Jade still looking out for Riley. They each brought emotion to their characters, and I definitely sympathized with them much more than with Mia. Lastly, I'm not typically a fan of younger actors because they come off very Disney to me, but Joe Bird didn't come off that way at all. He felt very serious and real and gave the movie its high stakes. Okay, the real last comment that I want to make on the cast and the acting is that I really enjoyed the decision to make the cast Australian. It made it feel authentic to who the directors are. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this movie is the theme of loss and coping. Directors Danny and Michael have stated that this movie is directly symbolic of unhealthy coping mechanisms. If you didn't pick up on that, that's okay, because I definitely didn't. The embalmed hand is the symbolic coping mechanism. In the movie, it's very silly and cliche to me, but in real life, the hand could be anything: drugs, alcohol, sex. To me, that's a very powerful theme, and I think it's why movies like Hereditary do so good. Now, I did mention that the embalmed hand was very silly and cliche to me. Unfortunately, that was not the only thing that I thought was silly and cliche. The plot was emotionally strong enough, but very outlandish. In a lot of ways, it felt very Gen Z to me. Don't get me wrong, I love Gen Z. I'm Gen Z and I think we're the best generation, but in this movie, the social media aspect and desire to be liked kind of felt off. I can't quite put it into words, but in a lot of ways, this movie made me feel like I was watching Smile, Happy Death Day, or even Nerve. It was all good, but I think it would have been much better with a more serious and grounded tone and plot. On another positive note, I love the music in this movie. Le Monde by Richard Carter is a banger. When that song blew up on TikTok last month, I was so happy. Yes, get the recognition you deserve. In addition to that banger, the ambience and sound effects were nice. There are some grotesque spirits in this movie that make horrible squelching noises with their movements. This is an area where I think the movie really excels. It's shock value. In this aspect, Michael and Danny are the perfect directors. With their YouTube channels, RackaRacka and Left on Red, they have almost a decade of experience with shock value, comedy, horror, and acting. If you want examples, just check out any of their Ronald McDonald videos. They are very unhinged, so much so that YouTube has their channels blacklisted. To their credit, being blacklisted has been beneficial and helped them produce this amazing debut. With years of film experience, they sure know how to make a cinematic and beautiful film. They nail the angles, they nail the lighting, and they nail the tone. It was a visually impressive film. The final thing that I want to bring up is that contrary to what many people think, this is not an A24 film. This is a RackaRacka movie, and I think it is a disservice to call it an A24 movie because it is much better than many A24 films. In fact, A24 didn't even make this movie. They bought the distribution rights to this movie after it debuted at Sundance. I think that speaks volumes to how good Michael and Danny are as directors, and I'm excited to see what their future projects are. Overall, I genuinely enjoyed Michael and Danny Philippou's directorial debut with Talk to Me. It certainly wasn't a perfect movie to me, and I found many aspects of it to be silly and cliche, such as the plot, but emotionally, the movie delivers. Actress Sophie Wilde steals the spotlight, and I am certain she will have a very bountiful career. Additionally, the chemistry between Alexandra Jensen and Joe Bird is fantastic. They certainly feel like siblings. I don't believe this movie had anything novel or groundbreaking about it, but to me, that's a testament to how this movie shines. RackaRacka did a wonderful job of utilizing lighting, camera angles, powerful music, and disgusting sound design to produce an effectively scary movie that touches on grief and coping. While this wasn't my favorite horror movie, I appreciated the symbolism for unhealthy coping habits. Michael and Danny put together a good film for their directorial debut, and I am more than happy to recommend watching it. This is one of those movies my friends and I all agreed was good, so definitely give it a watch, especially if you like horror. Thank you for listening to my review of Talk to Me. If you enjoyed the content and want to support the channel, then please take a second to like and subscribe. Even better, leave a comment and earn the chance to win $100. I will select the winner next Thursday, October 26th at 7 p.m. MST. As always, I would love to read what you have to say, so let me know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to see me review something, don't forget to let me know and I will get to it slowly but surely. Lastly, if you want to see some more from me, then you can check out my vlogs linked up above or my podcast, Goodfriends. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Diego, and I will see you next time.